Well, hi guys, this is another video on bumping the Era 6-pin Euro cylinder lock. The reason for this video is because I initially made a bump key out of one of the spares. I got two keys with this lock given from a kind gentleman on the internet. The first bump key I made, like I say, I'm new to bumping, so it's trial and error. But what's actually happened with here, sort of there's like a hairline sort of crack happening, and I just don't want to chance trying this in the lock in case it does actually snap off from there and it's stuck inside. So with me not actually going to be using this lock anywhere, I decided to make a second bump key out of the surviving working key and experimented a bit. Made it exactly the same as the other, cutting it down to the lowest cut I could actually see on the key, but this time I actually filed each of the valleys down just a tad more, so it does actually fit quite tight in there, and it can be a bit of a hassle getting it out now and again. As you can see, that's quite tight, but it does work wonders in more ways than one. This can actually, and you'll see in the final part of the video, used almost like a rake key without using the bump hammer. You can force it in and open the lock, or you can jiggle it and turn and open the lock. It's quite outstanding, guys, it really is. So after watching, if there's anybody out there that has any idea how it actually does what it's doing, I'd appreciate if you drop me a line on YouTube. Like I say, with these I've not been able to get used to them, but found through a bit of practice they work sort of great. This works on its own great, where you push it into the lock, draw out a tad, bump and sort of turn at the right time. So let's give that a go, and you'll see what I mean with the final part. You can see that's not actually a working key anymore. So bumping is hit and miss. Literally, you can get it on one bump, it takes two sometimes, or you can be going at it like a woodpecker. So let's have a go at getting that slide tension again. So there you go, that's literally one bump on that. As you can see, like my other video, I do many times get this to strike and bump on like the one crack. So let's just take that key out and do it now with the spacers, grommets, etc., whatever you want to call them. I've actually found this can take quite a few more cracks. I don't know what the reason for that is, but anyway, it's the reason you use these is you don't continuously keep pulling your key out to reset it when you want it to bump. So let's give that a go. And sometimes using these, I've found it doesn't always catch the cam. You've got to give it quite a belt to get the end of the key into the cam for it to turn. But we'll see what happens. Slight tension again. That's a few cracks. So personally I find it easier to bump without actually using these, but it's personal preference. I don't like the idea of whacking and cracking all the time, but with those in there like that, you can see it's forced and kept it still, so I could just keep turning and turning that. Let's give that one more go, and then I'll show you the other way. Again, you can see that that's not actually working. Again, a few cracks there. I think the reason I don't actually like these, again, it's like I do these for security reasons and want to try and see how the would-be thief would use it, because like I've said again before, your bump keys can be used if they're in the wrong hands for a lot of burglaries. So no thief again wants to be stood at a front door whacking away. So I look at it a way to sort of think like a thief to catch a thief, and it's actually opened my eyes quite a bit. But anyway, let's take this off, and this is now for the interesting part, and you can see again it's not working, and this is the bit where this is quite outstanding. With these back on again, without using the bump hammer, this lock can be opened, and it's by literally forcing them in. So if you push the key in and turn at the right time, it can go open, or other times you can have the key all the way in with these spacers on and just jiggle and rock and it'll open. So let's try that. Oh, there you go. It just needs forcing in a tad. Forcing in again. I mean, I can't understand literally how that works. So if there is anybody out there that can shed any light on that for me, it would be much appreciated. Like I say, that's now not working again. I've got to grip it quite well. Keys in, force it and turn. It's almost like they assist in setting the pins. So one more go at that. So you can see that's not working, so I've pulled it out a tad. In it goes. Let's give that a go if it'll catch it right. Let's take it all the way out and try that one again. Yeah, it's just got it there. It was that space or whatever it was on the back not actually catching. So again, that's locked. Push in. It seems to be with just a bit of force it'll engage. So, thanks for watching, happy picking, and please keep it legal.